Damontae Williams. What's up, man? What's happening, man? Are you the oldest brother? Nah, man, I'm the eldest brother, man. My bad. Eldest brother of Johnny Wells. So, yeah, man. It's great having you here, man. Appreciate it. So, you've been an older brother of Wells. Tell me a little about your background, man. Little shit. I mean, I'm the older brother of Joel's. Damontae Williams, and basically, shit. It's a whole army of us. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's a whole army of us, and I just seen a lot coming up. You know what I'm saying? With most of my family, with an extensive family like we got, you see shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I remember, I done seen younger brothers and younger nieces disrespect my mama. And one thing I said is, when I get old enough, because my mom was always having kids. She wasn't no hoe. She wasn't no hoe or nothing, but she was just always having kids. You know what I'm saying? By different fuck niggas, because they all, they obviously ain't here. Aside from a few that stuck around a little bit, got locked up. You know what I'm saying? Did what they had to do to try to support us. Since real society wouldn't give us a chance, we had to take a chance. As a result, shit, a lot of my real people that I consider pop locked up. You know what I mean? But that's how you be a dad, you know what I'm saying, and not be there by doing what you got to do to survive for your kids, but getting locked up in the process because society won't give you a chance. Just my opinion. But anyway, I was just seeing a lot of people disrespect my mama, disrespect my mama. My dad disrespect my mama because, my original dad, because he left, you know what I'm saying? Have you ever seen your real father? Nah. You know what I'm saying? I mean, a few times here and there, but he just such a, it's like if a nigga leave you drowning, you know what I'm saying? Are you going to go back and be like, yo, what's up, man? You left me drowning, that's pretty much what he did with all us, you know what I'm saying? And, it is what it is though. But, fuck that nigga, you know what I'm saying? If he did, great, but, other than that, I just seen a lot of people coming in and out. You know what I'm saying? Always disrespecting my mom and thinking they smart, not knowing she been here before them. And I wasn't gonna have that shit, you know what I'm saying? So if I see a young, one of my young nephews and shit, I say, man, when I get big, I'm gonna fuck you up. And shit, I got big. You know what I'm saying? I started lifting weights at like, I want to say 6. You know what I'm saying? Just like pumping iron, you know what I'm saying? And what inspired me to start pumping that iron is, you know what I'm saying? I was watching Cops a long time ago. And this one cop was talking about, something similar, you know what I'm saying? He was like, yeah, I started lifting weights at 6 years old, you know what I'm saying? Because, I was, like I said, when I get older, he made a vow to himself, like, when I get older, I'm just going to rush motherfuckers off for people that didn't do nothing to him, you know what I mean? And, I'm the same way with my family, like, shit. So I say about 12, shit, I started putting on muscles, you know what I'm saying? Bitches going after me. Yeah. Bitches going after me, and a little something. But, and then from that shit, I just got bigger because I kept training, and I'm like, I want a motherfucker to fuck with my mom. And as far as, even if somebody sneeze wrong, yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'll just be like, bitch, don't sneeze like that around my mom. I'll fuck you up. You know what I'm saying? And that's just how I felt. I mean, it's like you win this hug, get hurt. And you didn't want to see that happen no more. Yeah, exactly. And so I did what I had to do to make sure it didn't happen no more. You know what I'm saying? And, I kept niggas off of her basically. And Wells was always the hardest one. So, I mean, aside from Wells, any other family members you close to? I was close to all my family members, man. You know what I'm saying? I was close to them as long as they, respect my mama and shit. You know what I'm saying? We under her fucking roof. That's just how it is with that. You know what I'm saying? But other motherfuckers, like I'm close to my sister too. You know what I'm saying? Real close to my sister. She's my youngest sister, Jarella. You know what I'm saying? I'm real close to her. And yeah, man, like, when Wells used to kind of like disrespect her and be talking all slick and shit, Yeah, I used to beat his ass. It's like, don't talk to her like that, bro. I mean, when I don't know if you have a sister or a mom or whatever, but shit, when you see somebody trying to disrespect them or, they in some type of danger, you feel like you got to be there for them. You know what I mean? Because, like, I love my brother and stuff, but shoot, the way I see it is God first, because he created you, is your mom, you know what I'm saying, second, and, your family. And, as far as brothers and sisters and stuff, you know what I'm saying, that come later. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love you later. But right now you disrespected my mom, so I don't love you at all until you start showing respect. You know what I'm saying? And that's just how it was. Like when I would see Wells going slick out the mouth, you know what I'm saying, I had to protect my mom, you know what I mean? Because she ain't no bitch, so you better chill your fat ass out. You know what I'm saying? And I better not even see you fixing your mouth to say bitch, or I fuck you up. You know what I'm saying? That's just pretty much how it was with me and Wells. I mean, because there's footage of you getting involved with Wells, and sometimes Wells didn't even say anything. See, that's the thing, man. Motherfuckers in the street come up to me, hey, Damontae, man, Wells didn't even say something on this, F and K episode or this and that. Y'all gotta understand, I knew my brother way before y'all knew him. I knew him way before that. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all just see what y'all see, the popular glitz and glamour, great story. But I know him, and I know when he about to say something. I know when he about to do something. I know his every damn move. I'm damn near the Illuminati of that nigga life. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't keeping that much of a close eye on him. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, like, I know him though. So when he say something that y'all perceive as just, oh, he just, being normal, he ain't doing nothing wrong, I see deeper than that. You know what I'm saying? I know him, you know what I mean? And that's why I'd be like, before you even say it, I'm gonna kick your ass. You know what I'm saying? For even thinking that thought of calling moms a bitch, I'm gonna fuck you up. You know what I mean? And they say, oh, it's abuse or whatever the fuck. No, it's just a sorry motherfucker that's talking shit that can't fight back, and as a result, he getting his ass whooped. Now he trying to holler out abuse and get a pity party. You know what I mean? You were grown. You had all this mouth, not too long ago. But now, you know what I'm saying? You like, oh man, abuse? Come fuck out of here, man, And that's just how it was. Now, on Will's interview with Jazz Mall, he mentioned that, grandma kept y'all together. Would you say that's true? He be lying, man. He be lying. I mean, I love my grandma. Man, I miss Dolores, man. I tell you, dog. I got a brief rap career. Oh, you rap on the side? Yeah, and I got a song called "I Miss Dolores." You know what I'm saying? I miss Dolores. I miss Dolores. I miss Dolores way. I miss Dolores Wells. You know what I'm saying? And I used to write that, and she just passed away, man. And it did hurt us though, but it's like our family always been complicated. You know what I'm saying? It's always been chaos, and can't nobody intervene or interject. It's just that chaotic ass family. You know what I'm saying? There's never no quiet time. Shit, even at the funeral, we was going crazy. You know what I mean? Cause you dealing with emotional hurt, and you dealing with just everyday, small shit that we always argue about, because we just a complicated ass family. You know what I'm saying? And that's just what we are at the end of the day. It's complicated, you know what I mean? But with Wells, I try to keep him in place. I feel like that's my duty. It's like my dad, locked up and all this. So, I mean, what was your dad locked up for? You talking about my original daddy? No, not your original, but your other fathers. Shit. One of them, shit, he had a illegal firearm. You know what I'm saying? That was Chad. Then Craig got locked up. He got locked up. He missed a court date, some shit. My other dad, he didn't rob the bank, but he was with a nigga that robbed the bank. You know what I'm saying? And due to association, he got 5 years. That happened in 2008. You know what I'm saying? And he got into some trouble in the prison, so they gave him a extra like 10 years. You know how it is. Well, you don't because you white, but you know what I'm saying? If once you get a nigga in prison, you try to keep his ass in there for as long as you can because, you know, it's fun. So, it's crazy, man. It's already a crazy story with you, man. And you say you got a lot of brothers and sisters. I mean, how did you react, you know, once Joel's got successful? I was just happy the motherfucker wasn't under my mom. You know what? Well, so I thought. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how I was. I was like, yes, you know what I'm saying? He ain't around us no more. He ain't gonna be, you know, disrespecting my mom. Because, like, it just felt like with some of the other kids, you know, within the family, yeah, they'll disrespect my mom or come slick out the mouth. But his ass was like, non-stop. You know what I'm saying? He can't wait to call her a bitch to see her get hurt. You know what I'm saying? Like, I look at it like, shit, my mom been through enough. You know what I'm saying? She been through way too much. Fuck niggas coming in and out of her life and, you know what I'm saying, treating her how they treat her. So it's like, nah, is her kids treating her the same way? Oh, no, not under my fucking watch, you know? So I just go in, you know, and I used to beat motherfuckers' asses, you know, little Tulu, old shitty booty ass coming in there, you know what I'm saying? With this big ass doo-doo hanging out his ass, calling my mama a bitch cause she won't wipe it. Grow your fucking ass up and wipe your own booty, nigga, you know? Nigga like damn 4 years old still can't wipe his ass and don't know when to turn. I ain't gonna say that part, but yeah, you know, it's just little shit like that though, Vlad. It was irrational. I mean, annoying. So wow, man. But what was your reaction to it though? Him being successful? Oh, you said it. Yeah, man. I was happy, man. I was just, you know, I was glad he wasn't there, but he was still there because they got the F&K, you know, Deadly Gas episode. He there, you know, one of the most famous segments in XTV history, you know, whatever. And, you know, I'm trying to keep him in space, you know, keep him in line on there. And me and my other brothers trying to be like, you better stop calling mom a bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, we just know, you know what I'm saying, when he about to do that shit. And we just be ready to pounce on his ass because he ain't about to do that. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like a gang with my family. It's like this crew of brothers and sisters and cousins fuck with each other. You know what I'm saying? And then this crew of whatever, like they mess with each other. You know, and that's how it is. And shit, I feel like we on the right side. You know what I'm saying? Because we just making sure Mom Dukes don't get disrespected by Wells' fat ass or, you know, whoever else, you know, on fucking with him. You know? And that's just how we always stood. And, you know, with that comes the little criticism that comes. Like, oh, y'all just fucked up and shit's bullshit. Y'all ain't there, so y'all don't even deserve the right to comment on what's going on. You know what I mean? That goes for everybody peeping in our window saying, oh shit, you know, they doing this, they doing that. Nah, it's deeper than that. Y'all ain't there, so stop commenting. I mean, Wells did blow up though. Yeah. Did you get any of the residuals? Hell nah. That's another thing ain't like. You know what I'm saying? Wells blowing up, he getting popular, you know, due to Killer. Because let's be real, that's the only reason his big ass was popular anyway. It was called the Killer. You know what I'm saying? Only thing he served as was a damn laugh track. So he wasn't popular. You know what I'm saying? It was just, he was associated with somebody that was better than him. And due to association, you know what I'm saying, he got paid and he got all these gigs going on. But yeah, he held that money for himself and all he did was eat it up. You know what I'm saying? It's like pretty much like he'll come home, you know what I'm saying, and brothers and sisters be like, Wells, you got money, you got paid. He'll just keep that shit for himself. You know what I'm saying? I never forget one time. It had to be like 2008. I know we trying to be in order, but like I remember one time, you know what I'm saying, his ass, he bought like McDonald's, Burger King, and Checkers, a whole bunch of fat ass foods. You know what I'm saying? Milkshakes and everything. You know, the family like, oh shit, Wells did something for us. You know what I'm saying? He happy. We like, thank you, man. You care. You know what I'm saying? He's like, bitch, I ain't doing this shit for y'all. I ain't doing this shit for y'all. And he closed this door, slammed it. You know what I mean? And usually, cause we all live in the same house. And like, none of our doors have locks. Come to find out after he done cussed us out, because I'm about to beat his ass, you know what I'm saying? Cussing us out in front of mama. Crazy. So I'm about to go in there and kick his ass. This motherfucker got a lock on his door. Oh, wow. He got a lock on his shit and I can't get in there. You know, I'm trying to break it down and all this. And next thing I know, security guards. What? Yeah. Don't say it like that, Vlad. You ain't black. You know what I'm saying? Security guards talking about something, please leave him alone, you know, and they showing me all these little contracts and shit that, you know, he done signed. And yeah, he went Hollywood in the hood in the house that was my mom's house. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, man, me and him, you know, I couldn't stand that kid. And just anytime I got the chance, I would just pounce on his ass, you know. And he bought all that food and ate it for himself. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. I took a picture of it, but it's on this ugly ass Nokia phone that's so 2006. And I had it in '08. So imagine the picture quality now if I try to upload it. Exactly. You know, but yeah, man, he a bitch nigga, you know. And the sad part is when you get famous and you get rich and you get bigger than your family, people will never listen to what you saying. Like they are gonna hear this. What Damontae is saying is hating. They're gonna say I'm hating. I'm bitter because I didn't make it before he made it. That's what they're gonna say, you know. But when you've lived with this motherfucker all these years, you know who he is. You know he ain't a good guy. He ain't what he looks like. He ain't what he portrays. And you know, it's nothing I can truly say to show you who he is. You know, you got to let people have that thought of him. But, you know, time reveals man over time. That's right. I know what you're saying. Dang. So Wells blows up, you know, under Killer. And I mean, it's just surprising to me that he didn't give you guys anything. Like, not your mom, nobody. Nope. A lot of us was still working at Checkers, man. McDonald's. Now, you got arrested for a DUI back in 2008. Yep. You care to go into that? Yeah, man. Shit. It's a whole lot, man. You know, I was involved with this girl, you know what I'm saying? And shit, she was just a bad bitch that was a bad bitch, you know what I mean? And you know, she wouldn't let me see my kids, man, you know what I'm saying? And I was upset. And like cause I pictured this beautiful life with her, man. Like I wouldn't be in the hood and be under my mom's crib for much longer because me and her had something going on. You know what I'm saying? And like, well, we met in like 2004. We went to the same high school together. You know what I'm saying? And we was like really close, real close. And we was inseparable. But what winds up happening, I mean, shit, man, we just was so cool, man. Like she understood the way I was. You know, I introduced her to my family, you know what I'm saying? We didn't even go visit my family. We just kind of stood in front of my house. I'm like, that's where I live. That's my family. Don't go in there. You know what I'm saying? Let's go see yours now, you know? And just, we wound up spending just great time together and we were so inseparable and shit. She wound up having my kid in '07. And that's when the problem started to kick in. You know what I mean? She was just always talking that shit. She was just always like, oh, you know, you ain't man enough. You still working at Checkers. You still working here. And you know, I should have noticed it then because like when she would berate me and throw all these things at me of like how, you know, lame I am as a man and how I'm not this and I'm not that. It's like she would use certain things that the other dude that she wind up fucking, you know what I'm saying, and cheating on me with, you know what I'm saying? She was like, you ain't got a college degree and you ain't at USF at this time, which is 9:00 a.m. in school and about to call me at damn 9:15 or some shit when you get out of class. You fucked up, you know what I mean? Like really going in describing the person she cheating on me with, but I'm just such a damn just, yeah, well, I don't want to go to school at 9 a.m. in the morning, you know what I'm saying? And when I get out of class, call you, you know? So that's just how it was. And, you know, like I fell in love with our daughter, you know what I'm saying? I just loved her, you know what I mean? And it was a piece of me, you know? And it was a new life I could start over and shit. We wound up getting engaged, you know what I'm saying, a few months, you know, after shit started going on, you know what I mean? But it was just little problems I noticed, like when she first had the baby, like, you know, just saying, oh, you're just not there as much. And then it just blew up to all this other bullshit, you know? And I was trying to get my life together and I went to go see her, you know what I'm saying? And my son could talk around this time, or my daughter, excuse me. You know what I'm saying? And shit, I went over there to see him, and she said she hate me, my daughter. You know what I'm saying? And that shit fucked with me. Shit, I was still a young dude around this time. You know what I'm saying? She told me something, I hate you, daddy. And then she was with some other dude that went to school, and at 9 a.m. he be in class, but at 10 a.m. he makes sure he calls her. You know what I mean? She was like, yeah, this who the fuck I'm with now. A nigga that at 9 a.m. he be in class, but at 10 a.m. he makes sure to call me after class. You know? And it fucked my heart up. And I was just trying to find that thing. I damn sure wasn't gonna get it at home or with a motherfucker that was hogging the money like Wells, you know? So shit, I took solace in the bottle, man. And it was a very bad decision. You know what I mean? And shit, I wound up getting behind the wheel. I was just in a drunken state. Like I wasn't really thinking, you know what I'm saying? I was at this spot called Till Dine. And you know, shit, all I remember is just listening to Shawty tore it up, Shawty tore it up, Shawty tore it up. Then I'm like, how come the lyrics sound a little slow? Well, that's some type of effect they doing. Shawty tore it up, Shawty tore it up, Shawty tore it. Then it's getting all like, you know, woozy and shit. And that's like the last thing I remember, you know, and I wound up getting behind the wheel. And shit, I don't remember the rest. You know what I mean? I just remember being in Hillsborough County Jail or wherever the fuck I was, you know. And they was just like, yeah, man, you know, you was drunk and driving. You know, I pissed all over myself. You know what I'm saying? I was like, I was fucked up, you know. And it was a wake-up call because shit, I ain't done this shit since. You know what I mean? And never had a thought to do it. Well, how did your family react? I mean, your mother and people like that. My mom was just surprised. You know what I'm saying? Then she went on whooping one of those other kids' ass. You know what I'm saying? But she was just like, what the hell, Damontae? Boy, get your ass over here. Pow, pow, pow. You know what I'm saying? And but like it wasn't even about what my family thought. Like it was like me looking at myself like, what the fuck kind of man am I? You know what I'm saying? What example am I setting? And shit, it was a bad decision that I made. You know what I'm saying? And I'm glad I haven't done that ever since, you know. And it's just something I can learn from, cause shit, I could have killed somebody. I could have killed myself, you know what I'm saying? Just because I was depressed. And, you know, as far as my girl now, like we wind up going to court, I want to say in like 2010, you know what I'm saying? I get to see him on weekends, you know what I mean? I mean, her, I always say him. I don't know why the fuck I always say him. You call your daughter he a lot. Shut up, Vlad. But it's just cause, man, I'm all over the place. But yeah, I get to see her on weekends. And, you know, as far as that other guy, like we don't even have no dealings with each other. We go to court. I mean, we argue though. We damn sure argue shit. We argued last week. You know what I'm saying? You know, she just be on what she on though. You know what I mean? And that's just how it be though. You know? Wow, already a crazy story, man. So 2009 hits, you know, and you get involved with LT. Yeah, man. I guess the East Coast started to see me hitting on Wells, people over there. Like I was always doing that shit, but they was like, man, you better stop hitting that dude like that, And I remember I ain't even like that kid voice, man. It was raspy and annoying. You know what I'm saying? I ain't like him, I mean, shit, I damn sure ain't like Killer, so I definitely don't like you telling me what to do. You know what I'm saying? I do what the fuck I want to my little brother. Like, that's just and that's how I was always addressing it. Like, anytime, you can even watch the XTV Mania '09 show before the show, whatever it's called, and I say I do what the fuck I want to my brother. What you gonna do about it, And that's just how it was, cause it's like, man, you don't know what's going on in our life. You only know this motherfucker partially, And prior to this, it's like LT and Wells, they was always fighting, and still to this day, it's like LT will go on these little punk crybaby ass tirades talking about, oh yeah, Wells always hitting me. He said that in his shoot that he got. You know what I mean? Oh, Wells is always hitting me. Wells always putting his hands on me. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I've been trying to tell y'all. He ain't stable. Something wrong with him. So he need his ass beat. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I'm there, to tear his ass up. But back then LT didn't see it like that. Even though it was proving itself even back then. So we wind up fighting, you know what I'm saying, at XTV Mania in '09. And we had a great match, you know what I'm saying, but I wasn't even looking at it as classic matches, 10 stars. I don't think nobody was. I think people just thought that it was going to be a brawl, and it wound up going in as one of the best matches, you know what I'm saying, of that card. And I didn't look at it like that. I looked at it like, I'm going to kick this kid ass. Who the hell you think you telling me what to do? And we went at it. And you guys went at it a few times, from my understanding. Yeah, we went at it at there. We went at it at the rematches show. And in my opinion, I think the rematches show was a little bit better because the quality was better. You know what I mean? And I felt like I fought better, but I think I still lost. Or maybe I did win. I can't remember. It was long ago. And then we fought again the third time when, I kept knocking his ass off the cell. I was truly trying to kill him at this point. Yeah, a lot of people say that, man. It was almost as if you was trying to kill LT, because that's what it was, man. I mean, understand, if you get involved with me and my family's drama, you know what I'm saying, and I don't know you, you don't know me, you a stranger to me, I feel I have the right to kill you. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, bitch, you don't know what the fuck going on. Go on somewhere. And if you still continue to get involved in my life and be annoying as hell, damn right I'm going to throw you off a cell a bunch of times. Damn right I'm going to try to kill you. You know what I'm saying? But truthfully, that did make me respect that man a whole lot. You know what I mean? Because here I am using all my strength, all that I have mustered up in my body, trying to push him off the damn cell, and he keep getting up. You know what I mean? He got up like a good 10 times. The match was pretty damn long. And fuck, I grew a lot of respect for the dude. And I think a little while after that, I just left XTV, on top of that, I had a shitload of charges at this time. You know what I mean? Failure to appear in court for, the drinking and driving shit. Oh, really? You never went to court for that? Nah, man, I wound up skipping that because I was just on what I was on, you know what I mean? Young shit. Just being in the street more than, handling responsibilities and stuff like that. Protecting my mom, I was always trying to do the right thing, but I think, shit, when you're young, you're going to do young things, you know what I'm saying? It ain't not necessarily stupid. It's just you're going to do what you do, you know what I mean? You're going to hang with the homies, you're going to fuck with the bitches, and you're going to do what you got to do, And that's just what I did, Do I regret it? Some of it, man, because, I wouldn't have some of the issues I have today, But you live and you learn and you try to teach others. Yeah. So when you left XTV, I mean, did the charges just start raking up? Hell yeah. And who didn't want to help me? Wells ass. You know what I'm saying? He didn't want to help me one bit. You know, nobody wanted to help me. Shit, my mom was kind of sick around this time. I think she had like a third stroke. So I'm just sitting in jail. You know what I mean? Sitting there. And like, I guess the first charge was the DUI, failure to appear in court. I wound up getting a year. You know what I mean? But at least I seen my real dad. You know, then I whooped his ass. What? Yeah, I was in prison because my dad was there, you know, and I seen him, man. I was like, damn, it's my dad, you know. And I said his real name. I went up to him while he was eating, and I said his real name. I'm like, Johnny McCrae Wells. And he was like, what's up, man? And I said, bitch, nigga. And I pounced on his ass. It was a real fight. Guards had to break us up and everything, you know. And he was like, get off me, man. Get off me. You don't know me like that, man. Wells. I wound up getting off and yeah, man, it was like that. That was some crazy shit. Yep. Meeting your dad in prison. Yep. Wow, man, wow. But times pass by. You know, you see your brother Wells in 2012, and his dog died, and he went on this crazy rampage. It go back to what I said at the beginning of this interview, man. That motherfucker's always been unstable, you know, always. And he hasn't changed, man. Like, I'm just one of the people that can look at a person and know when they change or making an effort to be different and change, you know what I'm saying? But like, that ain't Wells. You know, he can't help it. He's literally stupid. He retarded. You know what I mean? And people need to start saying that and stop celebrating this man because he ain't smart. You know, he don't make great decisions. It's like this the same dude that won the belt when the belt didn't mean nothing up against, you know what I'm saying, Yaki Naji. You know what I mean? This is like somebody whose brain is not normal. So why do you respect him? You know what I'm saying? If he quick to probably kill everybody in XTV, you know what I mean? He ain't, fuck that nigga. And that's just how I've always felt about Wells. Like, yeah, he my brother, but I'm gonna be real about my brother. My brother retarded and shouldn't be successful. There you go. You know what I mean? Call me bitter, call me whatever you want to call me, but he don't deserve it. Because not only is he successful, he don't help his family out. You know what I mean? And if he help his family out, he got a smart ass mouth or some fucked up shit to say. And he expect our broke ass to pay him back after he done gave us some shit. You know what I mean? It ain't like that. It's like with family, you know what I mean? You supposed to just look out for family. You know, and it's not supposed to be, you know, you better pay me back. You better do this. You better do that. It's like, no. You know, it's all in the family. You know what I'm saying? When you do bad, I help you. When you do bad, I help you. Yeah, we got bills. Yeah, we got this, but we also got family. You know, he doesn't look at it like that because he's retarded. But, you know, you can't just keep on getting mad at a person like that. They got disabilities. All you can do is pray. So it caught you by no surprise. I kind of feel a little different. I mean, I understand that's your brother, but to not be happy about none of the things that he's done, you know what I mean? It's furthered the culture of XTV. Man, that's good for XTV, but you know what? It's done nothing for my family. You know what I mean? Him killing all them people like he did in 2012, that ain't helping my family. You know? Him battling and getting whatever he got from that ain't helping us, you know? So it's no respect with Wells, man. And it never will be. Wow, the mind. But I mean, anything you got coming up? I'm trying to find my way into XTV, you know, but it's hard because like so much has already happened and so much has already been established. You know, and everybody already doing the NXTV thing. So I ain't going to sit here and be like, oh, I'm going to do what everybody else doing. I'm going this way. I want to find my own way to do something in XTV. You know, I want to find my own way instead of just go the road everybody else going because it's making them successful. Everybody ain't me, and I'm not everybody. So I'm trying to go my own way, and we'll see what happens over time. Maybe I might stay the same. I still got charges. Shh. Well, that's it, y'all. Damontae Williams. Peace.